and gents, welcome back to some Clans of the North. In our last session, we met the adorable Annadal and her Eldritch sprite Squiggles, and rescued her from wolves made of shadow. It turned out to be some kind of corpsey abominations.
They were gross.
They were very gross. You collected a blood orchid and met a different dryad who was like, yo, what the fuck, be careful in my forest. If you step to this, I'll heck you up a good one. And then some scouting was done. It was, I believe, Jace and Viv and Ludwig. All went to the edge of the boar encampment. Oh, stream crapped out again soon.
What?
Yep.
Well, whatever. Carry on.
Such is life in the zone. Yes, yes, you inspected the boar encampment, and it is emptier than it was supposed to be. And from like little bits of information gleaned, it seems to be that there had been a fight with someone or something. At least that's the impression that you were able to gather before then totally fucking up your stealth checks and getting crossbow shot at you. And having to run away. And you didn't run away.
See, when people think there's movement, it's best you don't move at all.
Fuck you, Scowl.
I saw it in the stream crap, and then I just had the fucking... Mine actually wasn't running, so I was like, oh, it must have crashed.
Yes, please ban Scowl from chat forever and ever.
What? No. I'm gonna hack you up. You try this, I'll do a hacking.
Anyway.
Forget you're in my realm now. This may be your stream, but you stand in my domain.
Bring it.
Fight, fight, fight.
Kiss. Coffee. Sadly, for a lot of your exploration and combat and stuff, you didn't have Jeanette with you, and that's because she was busy vomiting vast quantities of sprinkles. Well, glitter, not sprinkles. Sprinkles would have been stranger than glitter, I think. Especially if we're like directly onto cupcakes.
Blargle?
Yes.
I'd honestly not put it past fairies, though, so...
It's true. So the cupcakes are not renowned for their existence yet. In the cold north, it's a little bit Viking-y for like fairy cakes and shit. Regardless, you all return intact, and you find that Jeanette has been sequestered to her room. By the time everyone gets there, Jeanette would have given birth. And it's at this point that we're going to roll up the child's stats, because a fairy is going to come pouring out of her lady part.
You did this to yourself, Stray.
Yeah, don't get cock-knocked on the way out the door. Just to give birth on her hands and knees, otherwise she'll bludgeon the child. So come on now. 6 times 40, 61.
I think I did that right.
I don't see it in the chat thing.
6 asterisks for D61.
I mean, I would just do it as 6 different boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, use the brackets.
What?
I mean, that's just gonna multiply your result by...
Yeah. I'll just copy paste what I bugged into Bork's chat. Some of you also have 6 distinct numbers. Wow, shit. Your
Wow.
child did not come out retarded, that's for sure.
Damn, those are not. That's good.
Mm,
That's like what I
Pretty
got
decent.
for. That's like what I got for Anna.
Yeah,
Alright,
holy shit.
so rip my
pretty decent
dice for
spread.
the rest of this campaign.
Don't worry, when you die, it looks like your backup character's gonna be fucking dope as shit.
Okay. Did you
Yeah.
put half Fae in the races doc?
No, they don't have a racist thing. A modifier.
I mean fairies. I mean
Oh,
just
fairies
plain
themselves.
fairies. Yeah.
No, not yet. Give me a moment. And also let us move your child into the token layer. And Stray's little fairy child.
Balls, baby.
It is totally hairless, like a ratataki. Okay then. Once you have all of your stuff put in and figured out all of your other shit, I will quickly grab your stat block modifications. The reality is, like, all the Fae have totally different ones, so it just depends what kind you've got. It would appear that you're going for small and winged.
Yes. She's like. That's also what I rolled. She's only like a foot tall.
Okay, give me a sec then. I'm pretty sure 5e already has like modifiers for size. That's pretty much the only thing that's going to happen, plus a 30-foot fly speed.
So there are no actual stat modifiers for size for player characters.
Yeah, there are ones in there for like monsters and shit, but
I need to
Probably
make
not what you
my
want to use.
I need to
Yeah.
make my own macro for initiative. I just realized because she has advantage and you can't do that in the sheet.
And you can just roll twice and take the better one. But yeah,
That seems like effort.
fair enough.
here's the point. Okay. Your small ass child will have. That's my PC. Okay. There you go. And 30-foot fly speed. Speed.
Letters.
Just put the 9 into strength. Have a 7 strength. That'll be great.
Mers is so fucking shit-faced, it's amazing.
I was about to say. I was wondering if she was drinking. Yep.
Yeah. She hasn't slept yet and has just
Oh
done
yeah,
nothing
it's
but
5
drink.
o'clock somewhere, and that somewhere is where you are right now.
Yes, it is 5 p.m. right now, right here.
She was still awake when I went to bed at like 10 her time.
I think she's been awake for about 20 hours then.
Rip.
Yeah. She's gonna be a fucking state later. Oh, she has vodka left over, so, you know, good for her. But there you go, your little modifiers. How does it feel to have rolled like a not piece of shit?
I'm in shock.
Bewildering.
I'm very confused.
Amazing.
I
But
might
yeah,
still
you
be-
get to choose their traits, ideals, bonds, flaws, all that shit. And I'll leave that to you to gradually hop to. I was kind of surprised that putting in Druid didn't automatically do things like your hit die and shit, but whatever.
No, it did.
Saving
The only
throws,
thing
I think?
automatically did was my saving throws, and then
Yeah.
it did the wild shape thing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, rest is up to me, so.
There you go. Your child also has an extra resource alongside their wild shape. Glitter! 100 glitters. You can glitter at will.
Do I have the glitter cantrip now?
No. No,
Um,
you just produce glitter.
But what I do have is the guidance cantrip.
What do you use? Glitter?
No!
Yes!
It's a druid spell, baby.
What do you spend glitter on?
Making glitter.
Just making glitter.
Like,
I
you say
guess.
that as if it's some sort of actual
it like-
useful thing. No, it's just to
It
make
is.
Well,
glitter.
I
It doesn't
know.
do anything. It just sprinkles of glitter. Every now and again, you just want to sprinkle some fucking glitter. You go ahead. You have 100 sprinkles.
Pocket glitter.
Yeah.
What happens when a fairy runs out of glitter, though? Does she die?
Don't worry, it's restored by mischief.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, you get glitter back for being mischievous.
So that's why they do it.
Alright,
Yeah, it refills their natural resources. Hers I've decided is glitter. Other people's resources are luck. And their luck is restored by mischief. Oh, wonderful. Okay. And so the party returns to Grandest. Say, Anna, have you ever been here before?
Grandest, have I? Let's flip a coin and see if I have. One for yes, two for no.
Okay, book.
Yeah, I've been here before.
Okay, cool. Have you ever shown anyone here Squiggles?
No, I probably came up through here on my way up north when my family went up north. So
Okay.
last time I was here, I had no powers or anything like that. I had no
How
magic
long
at
ago
all.
was that?
I don't know, like maybe a year ago.
Yeah, I think the only person who might remember you is the bartender. Let's give her a check.
The busty bork.
No, so you're going to be incognito essentially. No one will know you.
Tiny but extremely strong.
What, you just put that 17 in, so it just becomes a, sorry, so it just becomes a
No,
15,
no.
but she's still jacked.
no, the 17 went into wisdom.
Yeah, I imagine so. I mean, the 16 is pretty great.
16 went into con.
Look,
Which
I
is
can't be asked,
actually-
Jace. that's what's with his token.
Oh, okay, I see. Yes, that's true.
Which is actually more than her mom has. She's even tougher than her mom is. Just a foot tall.
Yeah, small and angry.
She's not that angry.
Small and angry.
Although,
Small, yeah, it's spelled with an O.
if I might need to do the thing that they did with, what's her name, Cammy, where Fen would play her sometimes, but DM would play her most of the time, because I don't think I could play a mad woman and a fairy at the same time. Jesus Christ.
Understandable. All right, yeah, I'll do like some kind of majority. I'll do timeshares with your child.
Like in combat and stuff, I'll move it around so you don't have to worry
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that
yeah.
and do stuff. But other than that, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. She's happy to get up to mischiefs. Let's I'll her into the room. Let's find out what kind of condition you're in, because you gave birth to a fully sized fairy, which is, I mean, admittedly, it's a foot tall child. Technically more slender than like fat baby things, so it's probably not actually that hard to push out.
That sounds like a con save.
Yeah, give me a con save, please. Yeah, you. It's a very glittery affair. That's the best way to describe the situation that you find yourself in, and you're probably going to have to pay for some new sheets. But yeah, and then a child, like essentially more than anything, climbs out of you by the looks of that con save. Just pushes out and will blink a few times. They don't appear to be moving, just sort of, just like hands and knees and naked and bald as fuck, little fairy wings, just blinking. What do you do?
Uncharacteristically squeal and pull her into a hug.
All right, awesome. How's your child's name pronounced? Sorry.
Saoirse.
All right, so Saoirse is very much surprised and still trying to get her bearings when the world becomes loud and moves quickly, and she is pulled into your chest. There's a little bit of squirming until, it seems as though some kind of reflex or instinct kicks in, and she will nuzzle in closely and close her eyes before falling asleep.
Yay!
And congratulations. And the rest of you are rolling into town. Viv's still smarting from getting crossbowed, but you have like, healing in and amongst your team.
Mhm.
Yep, Jace, if you would like to do 2 disguise checks for both yourself and Henry.
I'm gonna spend inspiration.
Okay.
22
Alright.
and 24.
Wow,
Jesus Christ.
okay. Yeah, like
There's a second one, Henry.
yeah, you like
Yes.
white. Yeah, you managed to you like white face Henry up. You know, give him like fake dreads and everything. Like he looks like an entirely different person. He's still big and retarded, but he doesn't look like Henry at all. He doesn't even look like not Henry, the terribly disguised Henry that wasn't Henry.
It's still not Henry though.
This is Steven.
Eventually, you're gonna have to do that thing you can do to dogs, where you like carry treats around and call them different things to rename them. He's no longer Henry.
Yeah, he will actually not. He still will only respond to Henry. Actually, I think he's still in the aftermath of being named not Henry at one point, and now he doesn't know who he is anymore.
Existential crisis.
Yeah, Henry has always known that he was just Henry. He's known that for his entire life, and has been very recently involved in some shenanigans, dressed up strange, and told that he is not Henry. Now he doesn't even look like Henry, so he doesn't know what he is now. Poor Henry.
No,
Poor baby.
Doesn't even. Oh, Henry.
All right then. So you roll into Grandest. It is dark. The fog is like gradually starting to lift out.
No, that should totally be Dex, because I'm +2 to that. Never mind.
Mm.
Ignore me!
Yeah. She'll actually be, I imagine, quite hard to hit. She has like a natural +1 AC and now like chunk of dunks dex. Will be quite good. Yeah. Wow, that's a lot of good numbers.
I know, right?
Okay. Yeah, I'm still a little bit surprised. I really thought that you were just gonna fucking birth a monstrosity, but no, that's a legitimately decent child right there.
Except she's a kleptomaniac.
Nah, it's fine.
Sky is a source of unrelenting abuse for all Dungeons and Dragons player characters. It's true! It's so true! Yes. Welcome to the Thunderdome, fuckers. So yes, you're in Grandis. What do you do? Where do you go? Jace pauses at the, like, clearing into this place and begins performing disguisery. Henry fidgets and squirms, but doesn't put up a fight as Jace, disguises him up with fake hair and fake facial hair, and also makeups him so he doesn't look the right shade of green anymore.
Viv and Jason will go to the Busty Bork.
Alrighty. You have control of your tokens. Do as you please.
Why are you dressing him up?
It's fine. It's fine. Don't you worry a little bit about it.
It involves being racist towards boars.
Oh. Shh. Okay. So where is everyone going? Everyone's going.
I'm going to the
to
bar.
the tavern.
Okay, so yes, the bar is here. There is
I'm
like
quite hungry.
essentially an artifice and magic shop here, run by 2 different individuals. There is a herbalism and poison supplies owned by a very large busty dryad and her hentacles.
Consenticles.
Consenticles, yeah. There is a smithery, in which right now Jakar Shazralef has been staying. He originally traveled with the party after they managed to bail him out of a shitty city situation. And then there is the guardhouse, the guards of which currently on the lookout for Jason Henry.
Shitty walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this
Alright.
is obviously Frederick and Stephen, so it's fine.
Okay, so Thyri, you go into the arcane specialists. You can see that they're starting to wind down now in the approach to evening. Warforged Girl will give you a little brief wave before going unnaturally still, and the other two inside will have a look at you. Hi there, how can we help?
Hi. Just looking for supplies. Spellcraft and sundries.
Sure, yeah. They'll direct you to a number of shelves, a couple of cases, and some like bottled up goods.
Excellent.
We keep just about everything here unless it's plant stuff, in which case it's off to the dried for that.
So what do they sell here exactly?
Okay. They will do like replacement component pouches, they do focuses, they do level 1 scrolls and potions. They have higher level stuff, but you'll have to ask them specifically for that kind of thing. And if they don't have it in stock, then they will have to spend a little bit of time scribing it. And they have some specialist magical equipment. If you would like to roll me 3D100, we'll find out what they've got hanging around in their shelves.
There you go.
Okay. They have in their possession. Let's take a quick peek here. They have a magical ring by the looks of things, a wand that is covered in like little gilded golds and studded purple diamonds, and they have what looks like just an ordinary candle, except it is encased in, it's like kept inside a glass box with a like little package of tinder twigs resting next to it.
Thyri will make interested noises and ask what these are.
So you've gone immediately for some of our coolest things. Let's have a look here. Are you looking to purchase or just browsing the day?
Well, depends on what they are.
Well, okay. Over here, and she will like gently pick up the ring. This here is a ring of warmth, which they're actually pretty popular around here, as you would expect.
Can't imagine why.
Yep. She'll like toss it over to you if you want to try it on.
Alright. Let's see. Ring of warmth. That gives me cold resistance, or is it fire resistance?
Resistance to cold damage. Everything you wear and carry is also unharmed by temperatures as low as -50 Fahrenheit. That's written in Fahrenheit instead of a proper number, I don't know, but whatever.
I know what that means. That's fine.
Yes. It requires attunement for it to like actively always resist it, but even putting it on, you suddenly feel as though you are like basking in like just far enough away, comfortable firelight.
I see.
Yep. If you spend some time attuning to that thing, then heck, I could start like firing ice beams and shit at you. It would mostly tickle. And then she'll hold out her hand for the ring again.
Alright, I will give it back to her, and let's see, what was the next one?
It was a wand. Let's see here. That right there is a wand of the War Mage. +1. It's not like we had a really, really powerful one, but sadly that one has changed hands. But this thing is pretty great.
Ooh. I know what that does. Let's see.
I see what you did there, Scott. Oh.
What did I do?
in Circe's sheet.
What?
100 out of 100 glitter.
Yeah. I wasn't kidding. It's totally a thing you have. It just makes glitter. It doesn't really do anything. It's just glitter, and she gets more glitter back by being mischievous.
Amazing.
Yeah.
No.
Congratulations. 5 glitter.
No Circle of Dreams Druid.
Alright.
Because she's a fairy, and Circle of Dreams is fairy druid nonsense.
Yep.
Does that give you advantage on initiative?
No, I got advantage on initiative because of stuff that I rolled. She has enhanced smell and taste. She is a crazy third of the time. Enhanced nervous system, attractive, hairless, deep sleeper, kleptomaniac. She always knows where true north is. She has a photographic memory and is 1 foot tall.
She is the small.
Because even on the fairy chart, she's small even by fairy standards, because otherwise she'd be like 2 feet tall.
Correct.
Yes, I can identify as a class feature without spending anything, and I can detect magic as a ritual, but it still has a cost.
Excellent. Okie dokes.
And there is also the magic candle. She'll look to that for a moment and look a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, I'll tell you what it is. I'd feel a little bit weird about selling it. It's kind of warlocky.
Thyri will make an pretend to be kind of grossed out, but say, "Well, what does it do?"
Well, let's go pulls up the details properly. This here is okay, so there's like a cleric candle called a candle of invocation. You burn it, and then everyone who's around the candle while it's burning essentially is blessed, but super double blessed.
Mm-hmm.
Even better if it's structured to work for that particular faith. So a Hagen priest burns a Hagen candle of invocation. It's even better. And you can do really crazy shit.
I see.
There is a really legendary version, but you can't really get that one. Fucking nearly impossibly powerful. The real version that this candle is based on. Quote unquote, the actual real candle invocation also casts a gate, but it destroys the candle. Gate
Wow.
is a big deal. I'm pretty sure the 5e version does the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does indeed. The original candle invocation in 5e also casts gate, which is a serious motherfucker.
Yeah, it is.
This is based on it, so it does not have the gate speciality, but it still does the burn it to make a super powerful aura. This is sort of a very Eldritch version of it. When you're around it, if you happen to be a warlock, which she'll look you over. You look nice and good and not like a witch, so she'll nod slowly. If you were a warlock, this would juice up all the powers of stuff that you do and protect you from magical backlash. Warlocks tend to dabble in some pretty dark shit quite often, and sometimes that leaves them really vulnerable to really nasty, evil things happening. If you're around this candle when it were to be burned, then, you'd be safe from it. Heck, you could probably go, all out and just fucking try on purpose, just make a whole bunch of horrible things happen. You'd be fine. Everyone around you, probably less so, but, So it's powerful, and it's kind of dangerous. And as you would expect, really quite hard to sell.
What a horrible little thing. Well, let's talk about this wand here.
Okay.
How much might you be willing to let that go for?
Well, I don't know. She'll ponder for a bit. Can you give me a charisma check? Let's
I
actually
sure
see
can.
how much.
Let's see.
See how charming you're being.
This is super valuable to me, so I will go ahead and burn my inspiration. Didn't help, but whatever. 18.
18.
Thyri is a cutie.
She is an absolute cutie, and she'll think for a little bit. Well, I mean, you seem like the magical type, I suppose. 600 gold?
Well, let's see. How much money do I have, even?
You would estimate it to be worth, like, at least $1,000, at least.
What? Oh, okay. I mean, sure. It's not how that works, but okay. Let's see. Well, I can't afford that. Shit.
Can't afford 600?
Oh, fuck no.
How much do you have, out of curiosity?
I have just over 400, and to be fair, that thing's worth actually, like, rules-wise, 500, but still.
What about your platinum?
That's including my platinum. I have 32 platinum and 100 gold.
Isn't that one? Was I looking at the wrong number? I might have actually been looking at the wrong number.
You were. It's only
Alright,
an
well, I
uncommon
mean,
item.
420.
And she was John Bose is actually going for 400. And you would estimate it going for 500?
Okay, so she's charging 400.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Well, goodbye, all of my money. Let's see. Actually, before I hand over all my money, I will ask her if she dabbles in barter, because I do have some potions I might be able to turn into her, and I'll tap a couple of healing potions on my belt.
How strong are your healing potions?
Well, these are just the base ones. 2d4 plus
She'll,
2.
like, ponder for a moment and hop over to, like, a little chest full of bottles, and you can see that they're all, like, neatly arranged in the same way that you would see, like, a wine case. And there's a bunch that are color-coded, it would seem. She starts pulling out. We're pretty well in stock for healing potions. How many are you looking to move?
Oh, well, just, I've got 2 on me right now. But if you're stocked up, then that's fine. I can pay in coin.
Yeah, we're pretty good for healing potions. She'll, like, indicate the lady over here. She's pretty good, actually, at, like, putting together stuff like that herself. And we're right next to the Dryad, and so we get healing herbs real cheap.
Makes sense, makes sense. Okay. So,
Yeah.
charging...
Do you have anything else magical? Maybe we'd be happy to take it off your hands for a little bit of cash.
Let's see. Only things I...
Assuming it's something we think we could actually sell off again. Like, she, like, glances ruefully at that candle. Yeah, so annoyed that I bought that.
I bet. Let's see. I have a dagger and my crossbow, neither of which I'm really willing to sell. So, Thyri will look through her bag for a moment and then shrug and say, it doesn't look like I've got anything else on me, so I'll just pay in coin. That's fine.
Okay, then. And she will give you a big warm smile. And yeah, you now have a Wonderful Mage +1.
Yes. Sweet Jesus, have mercy.
I believe they're like, what, +1 to spell attack?
Spell attacks, yep. Which I make
that's
many,
what you're at.
so.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's for you. It is great.
Yep.
Also, Viv. She's the one.
Does it do
buying.
anything for save DCs as well, or is it just the attack?
I think that might just be the, what is it, the Rod of the Pact Keeper does that? Which...
Yeah, I think it's the rod is the DC version. Yes, while holding this wand, you gain a +1 to attack rolls, and you also ignore half cover when making a spell attack.
Now,
Didn't know that.
here's a question for you, Scout. Since I am a Warlock myself, and I'm obviously, proficient in enchanting things, Could I
Hmm.
perhaps use some of the magical bullshit I've accumulated, say all these bags of reagents, to, upgrade this wand to a Rod of the Pact Keeper?
How much is a Rod of the Pact Keeper worth?
Incidentally, exactly as much as this thing is. But I'm fucking never gonna find one, so they are the same rarity at +1 anyway.
Let's see here. Longs rods, spell attack rolls, and to the saving DCs, and it's only Warlock spells.
Mm-hmm.
You would have to find a suitable, like, masterwork rod, essentially. And in the process of destroying this thing and probably spending about 100 gold's worth of fancy reagents, yeah, you could totally turn it into a Rod of the Pact Keeper.
Sweet Jesus. Alright, yep, done. Sold.
Alright, there is an Artificer there. She will sell you, like, essentially a masterwork enchantable, just like, essentially a base rod thing at, what was the masterwork conversion cost? It's not a weapon, it's a tool. Yeah, like 50 gold, she will give you a rod just that is raring to go for having enchantment put on it.
Don't have 50 gold. Hold on, I have... Shit, hold on. I have everything. Would she be interested in trading that for a potion of necrotic resistance? I do have one of those. That's a bit rarer.
Let's take a look here. Necrotic resistance is hour, and I wish the little built-in SRD thing was like, this is also its spell level equivalency, so you know what the fuck you're looking at here.
It is. You can see items by rarity, which is like there is no spell level on items. That doesn't exist. It's just like a potion is common.
Yeah. They're uncommon, rare, or very rare. Yeah.
Right.
I believe these are still uncommon. Yeah, I mean, all right, she would let the rod go for like 5 silver and the potion.
Done deal.
Nope.
Alright.
She seems quite pleased with that.
5 silver. Cool. I have 2 silver left to my name. And yeah, I will take my rod, thank them very much, and skip on out of there back to my room. Whereupon I will engage in dark warlock magics.
Yeah. Speaking of, all right, so you're like heading off to the tavern. Everyone else would have beaten you there.
Yep.
Viv, Venry, Jace,
Yes.
Jason, and Anna. You arrive at the Busty Book. It is like early evening, so they're not in their busiest hour. People are still like wrapping up work and shit like that. She sees you guys all enter and asks if you. Hello there. Good to see you all again. I was wondering, actually, I didn't want to disturb her, but your friend's been here, and I think that she's not particularly well. I was insistent on staying up and like eating at the table and breakfast and stuff, but breakfast soon found its way back out of her again, so I've sort of had her away. She isn't sick with anything serious, is she?
She was massively pregnant last I saw her. Maybe, perhaps it was just another bout of morning sickness.
She didn't look that pregnant. Should have paunch. I actually assumed she was fat. Oh, I feel kind of bad about that now.
I said massively. Whoops. Just pregnant.
Oh, I see. Oh, well, if that's the case. Still, she's been in her room for a while. But anyway, as long as it's just that. Can I get you anything?
I'm terrible at beer.
You're terrible at beer.
Ooh,
I was out of
I'm
character.
hungry.
You'd probably want like a winter stout or a spiced ale or something like that if it's the winter.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
I can always count on the booze fairy. Yes.
this is correct.
Something
Yeah,
hot
you're
and spicy.
I'm
Hot and
helping.
spicy? Yeah.
Hot-
I've got some. I have got some mulled wine, mulled cider. We've got some stouts. We do indeed have spiced rums and whiskey and all sorts of stuff that'll, put some heat in your tummy.
If you like sweets, then hot buttered rum is your deal. It's like molasses and brown sugar and rum.
Does not have that.
Ah,
It is very fucking cold, and they're in the middle of like just the woody, foresty bits.
why can I say my daughter's name but not my own?
It's a good ass question right there.
I can't see like half of our names.
Yeah,
Yeah, me
actually, nameplates aren't just meant to be on at all. Your names are set to like be visible on initiative things, but not.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did-
NPCs are meant to have nameplates, not
See.
players.
Is Anna smart enough to realize she's still wearing her skull mask?
Hey, Scout.
I mean, you can roll.
I assume starting languages
I will.
for fairy are common and fey, right?
Yes, they know Fey by default, and the inherit
Wait, would that be a
one-parent
wisdom thing or an
language.
intelligence thing?
Wisdom thing, not intelligence.
Okay.
Wisdom is common sense.
Okay, then I have the common sense already required to take that off, make sure I'm not spooking
Yes.
everybody.
Yeah, and as you're walking down, you probably remove your mask so that you don't do anyone a spook. Revealing an adorable face. Like, put your mask away into your bag and you hear a squeak from Squiggles. And then she'll put on the mask because she can.
She'll just stick her head inside the skull.
Yeah, she will pull out drinks and stuff, charge you a couple of copper a piece. And yeah. Let's see here. I'll tell you what, if you would like to give me a perception test, Jeanette, you might have heard everyone entering.
Sure, but before that, for background,
Yeah.
there's not really anything that would work, but we can make something up. I was thinking like child of the Feywild, something like that, and like suggested skills she would know. Probably nature and survival,
Let's have a look here.
because there's not really anything in the books or anything that really work with
Newborn baby. Yeah, no.
No.
I also struggled with that in CFC and D.
Let's have a think here. What were the base rules for making up a...
You get two
a
skills and two non-skill
skills.
proficiencies.
Yeah, so that's either
One-
a
yeah, one
tool
voice at a
or
time.
a language.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you're looking for like other stuff for her, the UA druid thing, I use Circle of Dreams. Druids, remember, Circle of Dreams hail from regions that have strong ties to the Feywild. The Druid's guardianship in natural world makes them a natural alliance between good-aligned Fey.
Yeah. Alright, so the Feychild background, the proficiency is taken up by having the Fey language, they're born that default, and you can pick whatever skill proficiencies you want.
Sure.
It is a gift they are naturally born with, as opposed to a thing that they develop.
Okay, so stealth and survival, or stealth and nature?
Either is totally reasonable. It's whatever you fancy.
Yeah, sure, why not? Stealth and survival.
I like the idea that stealth is a part of being Fey, just because you can't do mischiefs if you're seen.
That's the only reason why I chose it.
Figured as such.
So, alright.
Alright, cool. Yes, would you like to try a perception test?
God, I'm great at those.
Mm-hmm.
With my mighty +1. No.
Okay. So now you're oblivious to new arrivals within the tavern, just busy coddling Feychild, who is quite comfortably sleeping. Every now and again, like wings twitching in like the equivalent of like puppy dreams when they chase after shit. And just getting glitter everywhere, but such is life.
Oh, well, while I'd hate that, I don't think Jeanette cares.
This is true. Yeah. At least it's not like gritty.
Ah, God damn it. fucking glitter, man. It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's coarse, it gets everywhere.
Yep. That's how one of my
It's like
friends.
sand, but everyone can see your shame.
Yeah, one of my bros had it where he put on this like, what is it? You know, like Axe kind of, but it's like this off-brand thing that had glitter in it, and it sucked into one of my friends' fans for his Xbox and completely broke it. It was horrible. God damn.
Awful shit. I just used to getting glitter bombed, which is where you just fill the bottom of an envelope with glitter so that when it gets opened.
It was also, if he would make you drinks and he had that stuff on, you just like look in your glass because he was always shedding that shit, so you'd have glitter in your glass. You're just like, God damn it.
Yeah. Terrible. Just worst person. Yes, the rest of you fetch your drinks. You're welcome to get cozy. Thyri, as you're heading towards the Busty Bork, you can see that there are a few like guards that look like they've gotten off duty just now, and they're also heading in the same direction around here.
Okay, well, I'll just like give them a little up nod and go in.
Yep, they will like pause at the door and politely wait for you to go first before following you in.
Oh, thank you, gentlemen.
No worries.
None of them remembered getting Jedi mind controlled earlier. That's good.
Yep, none of them remember getting hoodooed.
Hoodoo?
You remind me of a man. What man?
Man with the power.
What power?
The power of voodoo.
Voodoo?
Who do?
You do.
Do what?
Who what?
Do perception tests to see if Jason just Henry are.
Alright. Let's see.
Nope.
I don't
They
recognize
have no
him.
fucking idea. Yeah, you don't recognize Jason Henry either. I mean, you could probably make an intelligence test to infer that the small man and the giant the giant idiot are in fact your companions once again hiding from the guards.
I mean, I don't think I care, so
That's a good point. That is a very reasonable
I'm
point.
gonna go to my room now. Goodbye.
Yep. Sweet. The guards will look around, give a smile, and also join you guys at the bar. Oh, hi there. You're a new face. One of them will.
Oh, yes, hi. I just came to town today.
Oh, that's good. You here for business or pleasure?
Oh, I'm just traveling.
And he'll glance down and realize that he's still in like guard attire. He's like, nothing official, mind you, just making conversation. It's your first
Well-
time here then?
No, I came up through here a long time ago.
Oh, really? Yeah. Depending on how long a long time ago is, things might have changed a bit recently around here.
It was about a year.
Well, we would have been back to being neutral again, I guess. Yeah, I think that lines up nicely. A couple of years ago, we were Wolf Run, but there was the fight, like, oh, goodness knows how long ago now. I'd say about a year and a half, maybe. And then we've had a little brief spate of neutrality. Looking like things might change soon, though. We've had some balls are on the up and up and all sorts of little nonsense. Then again, we're kind of surprised they haven't made a move on us yet.
Oh, yeah, I remember seeing some boars up in the forest to the north, just a little ways.
Oh, you don't say. You know anything about what kind of condition they're in?
I think it looked like... they had gotten into a fight with something recently.
A fight? Can't imagine anyone who'd be stupid enough to start a fight with an old campman of boars. Shrug and then quickly order over a drink. His friend will like give him an elbow and be like, "Can't just tell him about this kind of stuff, man. A little bit of decency." And he'll sort of nod apologetically, and then start trying to direct conversation in your way. Ask about you, and it's obvious he's trying to do a little bit of pick-uppery, but he's not trying especially hard. It looks more like he's just knackered from a long day at work. You can detect like the hints of bruising beneath his eyes.
Long day for you?
Oh, this. Oh, nah. Some dickhead actually sort of poison bombed me and a couple of mates. It leaves
Oh,
these
no.
marks. We're going to be stuck with them for like a week.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah, it wasn't too fun at all. I mean, tell you what, if you see him, there's a pretty decent reward going now.
Really?
Yeah. He like reaches into his jerkin and pulls out a piece of paper with. It's not just pictures, actually. You would probably recognize this as someone doing like a memories to image spell or something along those lines. Because it's been done in ink, but it doesn't look like it's been drawn, if that makes any sense. Like, to us, we'd recognize it as human beings as like a printer. In this case, it's you pour ink onto a piece of parchment, cast a spell, and then it sinks in as an image.
That's cool.
Yeah, if you see him, we got, I think it's about 50 gold going on each of them. They assaulted like a whole bunch of guards.
Quiet, looks like boy.
Goodbye.
Let's try another perception test for this shit.
See you later.
No, alright, no, he's too busy being baffled by how adorable Adam is.
Amazing.
I'm getting out of here.
You are faced with the locked door to Jason's home when you get there.
Shit. Well,
Are you going to break into Jason's home? It is getting cold.
Please
It is
don't.
dark out.
I'll try.
Thank you.
Okay, alright. Give me a Thieves' Tools test.
Fuck
Hey
you.
Jason, how nice was your house?
It was pretty nice.
Yeah, if I remember rightly, you are a wolf, and you lived here and were quite well respected. Let's see what the DC is on locks.
I think it's like 15 for base, so...
Let's see here. DC 15 tool test. Better locks available for higher prices. Roll me a D4, Jason. That's going to be how much better your lock is. Because also your house was miraculously unbothered during your time here, and you had a maid taking care of the place even. Pets?
I'm going.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, no. He just barely meets the DC for it.
Fuck
Yeah, there is
off.
a brief moment where you're like, oh fuck, have I fucked up? And then you get the lock. And also, just, you know, for no reason, can you do me a stealth check, please? Cool. Just gonna... Don't mind the sound of typing. It's definitely not, like, a bunch of GM rolls because you broke into a really nice house in the middle of the neighborhood. No one's trying to, like... Definitely not, like...
Roll
putting
for
in, like, a
neighborhood
shit ton of-
watch.
Yeah, exact. Oh, okay, so... Nothing happens. Cool. Going in.
Fuck you, Hoff.
Just cannot avoid committing crimes, you fucking urchin. I see several more guards are popping into existence here.
I've no idea what you're talking about. Hey, Jace, can you give me...
I will close the door back behind me, and I'll close the lock.
Can you give me a disadvantaged perception test, please? Okay, cool. Awesome. So, like, you know, a half hour or so passes.
Can't I reclose the door?
I mean, yeah, you reclose the door. That didn't change. However, not just one, but 3 different people came to the guards insisting that a small man and a big man broke into a really, really nice house.
God damn it.
Fucking SWAT team.
Pretty much
Pour
all of the
cigars.
guards, some of pretty much the entire guard force, some with very familiar bruising around their eyes, are going to turn up at the Husky Hut, armed and ready. Now, Jason, you're a respectable member of this city, this town as well. Do the guards have a copy of your key?
They totally do.
I know that you have a maid, and you have a really, really nice lock for a really nice locksmith. Did you give the guards abilities to get into your home?
Do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Jace, why?
Okay,
Why
so
are we on this?
Jace, like you're sat. What are you doing in Jason's home?
I am rolling up a new character.
That's
Okay,
the correct
yes,
answer.
what is actual
Strong
Jace?
response.
Yeah, that is a really good. That is possibly a good idea. So yes, you're in Jason's home. Like, what do you do? Like, you're like making dinner, or are you taking a nap, or what? What's up? It is like evening time, nighttime.
Probably maintaining or trying to just sit there.
So you just sat
Yeah.
in his house, just
Yeah.
sitting. All right. I'll let you give me another perception test then. There is a key being put in the lock. You can hear the door is being, like unlocked by a key.
Now with that roll, would I be able to notice any back doors?
I suppose the question is, are you particularly afraid that you need to make some kind of escape? You know the layout of this house.
I mean, come on. The only person who'd be coming here is just, Jason.
Yeah. That's the reason for the first perception test. Is like, did anything sound different about the footfalls? As far as you're concerned, it's just someone's come to get into the house. But with that perception, I'll say that you do know this house's layout by default.
Well, knowing Jason, he wouldn't probably appreciate me just getting inside of his house, so yeah, I'd probably just try to get away.
Okay, cool. The door is being unlocked and people are walking in just as you go out to the kitchen where the back door is, and 3 more guards are standing. One of them will look you up and down. Sir, I'm going to have to ask that you and your friend there turn around, allow us to place these manacles on you, and then come with us to explain why you broke into this person's house. We're quite fond of the Cornings, you see. Good fella.
Okay.
All right. Are you going to be able to fight? He intends to manacle both you and Henry.
I'm going to make sure I have a picklock in my hand before he gets to actually manacle me.
All right, stealth check. All right, do I crit? I don't. All right, you're able to pocket a stealth check.
And once they're, how many are going to bring me in?
7 people. 7 armed guards.
Now, how many are actually watching me?
Pretty much all of them except for one. One is walking ahead, making sure that nothing troubles you, and the others are essentially like so. The formation with which you are being marched.
Yeah, I'll try nothing this time.
Good idea. There is one who seems to have, I don't know, perhaps rolled particularly high, who is just, you can see that there are some familiar bruises beneath his eyes, and he's just like staring very particularly at you and pondering. How does your disguise look?
He did really good on his disguise.
He did an incredibly
Yeah.
good job on his disguise check, but just like, what appearance have you chosen then for yourself?
I'm an old man, and well, you explained Henry's disguise.
Yes. Henry's disguise is fine. This is just how you wanted to look. You want to look like an older man.
Yeah.
How old per se?
Crooked back, just making myself as small as possible.
I'm going to do some insight tests for all of them then.
Hmm.
Insight isn't quite as good as their perception, but it's not bad.
I mean, if you had a big fake beard, maybe you could pass yourself off as Jason's grandfather.
Oh, okay. No. One of them is
real good.
In fact, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is the exact guy with the bruised eyes who's been staring you down. He just goes, "Wait a second," and he'll be like, "Hold up a second, guys." He will reach for your face, Jace.
Excuse me, what are you trying to do?
You weren't walking like no old man, and indeed, I'm pretty sure that they said a young-looking fella and a big guy were the ones breaking into that building. And he will rub at your face.
But my disguise was already up then.
Of course, but you weren't pretending to be an old man when you broke in. He rubs at your face, and his hand comes away with makeup. Son of a bitch! It's fucking you! Like, he then musses up your hair, and another one starts going over Henry's disguise.
All of this could have been avoided if you just asked me for my keys.
Yep. Well, I get it.
Alright. Yeah, all of them are just yeah, you are surrounded by guards who are now also aware you're the same person that assaulted half of them. All of my animals are super British, you should do it.
It's already done.
Nice. Okay, so yes, they take you to prison.
Okay.
And Jace is never seen again.
And they're gonna have a good contingency of guards. Let's see here.
Prepare the gallows.
There you go. Alright. One of them will, once they're sure that you're all locked up in there, they're going to do a quick frisk. All of your equipment is taken from both you and Henry. A familiar situation you've been in before. And bunged into a chest. Get a little chest going. Yep, that'll do the job nicely. They're looking over it. Fucking hell, mate, you had some very nice stuff.
It's still my stuff.
Yeah, we'll see about that, mate. Kind of assaulted the guards to, from what it would seem, help perform a prison break.
Listen, how much is the ransom?
What do you mean ransom? You're a criminal, buddy.
Yeah. I can probably buy my way out.
He will pause and look down at the chest, and then plucks out your coin pouch. Can you now? And then he will put the coin pouch inside his jacket, staring you in the eye. Well, so is assaulting the guards and performing a prison break. I don't know if you're aware of this.
So you're saying assault is theft, so huh. And I actually never assaulted anybody. That's this guy.
Just fucking throw your brother under the bus.
He'll pause and hold up the coin pouch again and go, "You're right, that's fair. You might only just be an accomplice," and he'll dump it back in your chest again. Your friend might be swinging, though. Have a lovely day.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're.
Did you just try? Did you
Yeah, he
just try to put the blame on your retarded brother?
Yes, he just put the. He is now the accomplice to his retarded brother's assault.
I would like to put
around.
forward a motion that Hoff's alignment shift one step towards evil, please.
Yeah, what is your alignment, Hoff?
Very chaotic.
Welcome to. Wait, you're chaotic neutral?
Yeah.
Welcome to chaotic evil.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, after performing, crimes at whim, like, that's kind of understandable. You have been caught, though, and in your own self-interest have attempted to throw your mentally disabled brother under the bridge. Yeah, no, you're officially not a nice person.
That is superb.
At some point, one of the guards come in, and Anna, you're close enough to hear it. He comes up to his mate. We fucking got him. We fucking got the both of them. And he turns around. He's like,
"Oh, you did?
That's excellent. That's great news." Yeah.
Oh, that's good for you.
Yeah, it's great. Like, you can see, Anna, he's got this same bruising beneath his eyes. Motherfucker was breaking into. Oh, Mr. Corning.
Huh?
Mr. Corning's right over here.
Yeah. There was a criminal. He broke into your house. He's the one responsible for assaulting us. Didn't know you were
Jason
here.
Jason wasn't aware that Jace was assaulted the guards, right?
Correct. Yes,
None
you
of
have
us
no idea.
know.
None of you know. Yeah, there was a criminal responsible. He assaulted some guards and performed a prison break. We just caught him earlier, like an hour and a bit ago, breaking into your house.
Oh, dear.
We've had a guard look around, and admittedly, I personally didn't know you were back in town. We called your maid to look over the place just to see if nothing's been stolen. If you'd like, you're welcome to come by. If anything's missing, then come to us directly.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we got to him as quickly as we could, moved the whole contingent. Really sorry that it happened, but yeah, a couple of the neighbors noticed. You know the couple, Jackson and his wife, particularly. They were right other side of the street. They spotted him. He'll pulls it out. Would you be okay if the reward for their capture went to them?
Sure.
Be like, all right, that's excellent. Thank you. And you can, you know what? Give me a perception test quickly.
As a note, I have to ask because this is my second session in this. Does anyone else in the party know about Jace's various crimes?
No.
No one has any idea about his various crimes.
Oh
no.
no!
So there's no redeeming him at this.
Yes, the one time that guards came in looking for people, Jace and Henry went off to hide, so Thyri Jedi mind tricked them to leave again.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on. I was just
yeah, exactly. You did not know the crime. You did not know that they actually even did a crime, just that guards were looking for them and you weren't interested in their shit.
I'll be perfectly honest, if police get near Thyri, her reaction is just either hide or Jedi mind trick them to go away, because she's a fucking warlock.
Yes,
so
she
it's
is
just no thanks, go away.
A hidden tiefling warlock. It's a really good response. So yeah, Jason, with that, you spot the papers he was about to pull out with their wanted images on them. Do you have a rough idea of what just has gone down?
Those fuckers.
You're trying to break into my house and steal my shit. I trusted them.
Yeah, and you can see there's bruising beneath the eyes here. Say, Anna, do you have any proficiency with an herbalist or a poisonous kit?
How do those work in the proficiencies and the skills?
Yeah, proficiency, and then there's expertise and stuff like that. I just use herbalism kits thing.
How do you determine you get that? I actually don't.
Oh,
you have no tools in there. It's part of your starting stuff usually.
Okay, it's in your class, right under your class, it'll have starting proficiencies, and under your background.
Tools, none.
Yeah.
Under background, I have.
Oh, you're an outlander, right?
Yeah, you don't have it.
Yeah,
that stuff.
Okay. Well, then under warlock there should be, right?
Did you take a musical? Oh yeah, you have There's a tool proficiency. It's one type of musical instrument. That goes in your tool proficiency section. It gets a roll on it. You can put in like any tool and it will do the numbers and shit for it. If you want, I'll throw one in. You can just rename it to your bell bangle. Let's see here. We'll just drag a loot in.
Oh my god, my chest hurts, man. My chest hurts.
Oh, it's not doing it now. Whatever.
Oh.
Regardless. You can pick dexterity or charisma, I believe, for musical instrument proficiency.
Oh. Okay.
I'm going to assume charisma because it's balling vastly out of control.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah, probably.
There you go. Bleep. So yes, okay. You do not. So I mean, you've probably never come across the type of poison that was used to injure these individuals.
No. Is there a way to pick up like tool proficiencies later on?
Well, yes.
Yeah,
Allow me to direct you towards my downtime rules, which are also in this campaign.
Yep.
Oh, really? Are they?
Yeah, apart from the leveling part, that's instant. All of the things for like learning tools and all that shit, like, yeah, all in there. So yeah, at some point Ludwig probably comes back, like, gives you a silent roo after seeing this shit go down before sitting on the spot.
Alright, if Thyri's not in the middle of something that'll, like, get busted up if she stops, then she'll, like, throw a tarp over all of her, like, ritual warlock shit. You know, snuff out the incense candles and peek out the door. What's going on in this thread? Oh god, more police. Yeah.
You can see that there is a really angry-looking Jason and some satisfied-looking guards. He'll give you a clap on the shoulder and be like, "Don't you worry about it. It's all solved now, mate." And then he will head on out.
All right,
the others are just sort of standing and drinking, and one of them is enjoying his company with Anna.
There was a moment of panic when, like, a party member is in here looking all grumpy in the guard.
Party member, angry face, guard. Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Oh no, I've been found out. Oh shit, time to run. Alright, so, like, Thyri looks for, like, a window to jump out of. It's just gonna go hide.
Tell you what, here, Hoff, as well, if you actually do want to start rolling a backup character. Here you go. I've given you one. I believe you have edit privileges in it.
Yep.
Rest in peace. You beautiful bastard.
At the very least, you're probably going to lose an Henry. I can't believe you pinned assault on him just to get out of having your money taken.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was so
my god!
218!
Alright, yeah. Jason's like, no, kill me, fuckers.
Kill me now! It was me! It was all me!
God damn.
I'm just gonna come back like, what the fuck did you do?
Oh my god. What the god?
Being a douche. Almost feels like burn. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, fucking. I feel like I've actually just burning wheeled you. You tried to piss off some like noble bourgeoisie, and the guards turned up and caught you, and now you're going to die. And that's how burning wheel usually ends for a character.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's fucking wonderful.
Oh my chest.
All right.
Oh my god.
So yeah, the guard captain is going to actually grill you over this period of time. He starts trying to grill Henry, who you insist is the mastermind behind this assault. Can you roll? Let's see. How long does he keep up conversation for? 4 intelligence tests for Henry.
Oh
Just
my
nat one.
If you ace all of them, he might actually take the full for you.
No.
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 No. No.
No. Okay, so no. On no
God,
occasion.
You also rolled badly.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, he rolled double digits at least twice.
Right, 10 on 2 of those.
On the plus side, Hoff, you now have access to the races of the Cold North expansion sheet. If you would like to take any of those races.
Oh yeah.
Good. Now you can play the
I was
DLC
actually
characters.
thinking of making something about making a boar, just to be even worse.
Being a what? Sorry.
A wereboar.
Oh, a werebore. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you actually do pick to play as a werebore and join up with them, I will give you a whole bunch of background shit if you want to be part of that contingency.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Could be cleric / paladin.
I'll probably just be full cleric.
Man, if you hadn't
There's
gotten
just been
revealed as the guy who
more-
assaulted the guards, Jason could have just been like, "No, I dropped charges. Come on, asshole."
Yeah.
But
Yep.
no.
Yeah, no, he could have been like, look, okay, I know Jason, and I didn't want to,
That one guy,
I didn't want to come back and
that
trouble
one guy
him,
for it.
and I was showing off, yada, yada, yada. No, in this case, it's like, wait a fucking second. You're the guy who did the assault. You're like, it was his idea, and now
No, it's
Captain's
him.
guard is
It was the retard's idea.
Yeah. And the card captain starts
What
the
the
conversation. He asks for Henry to confirm his details, which he manages-ish. And then the guard captain slowly cottons on, and then very quickly cottons on that Henry is epically retarded.
Oh my god.
He will come back around here. Can I have your name, please, sir?
Jace.
Okay,
Wyvernjack.
Jace. Okay. I can't help but notice, after speaking with the architect of this assault and prison break, that unless he's the most fantastic liar I've ever seen, that isn't possible for him. Thanks to knowing a druid, I actually do know bushes that are better at holding a conversation. So I'm going to ask you very clearly. Did you assault the guards in order to perform a prison break?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything you would like to say or do in your defense? Also, I just want to put this out here, sir, but blaming the crime on this poor challenged individual. He just looks disappointed in you. That was incredibly low.
Yeah, it's fine.
Uh-huh.
It's not fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. I rolled up a great backup character, so now I don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
Kill me, fucker.
Kind of. What's your family name, sir?
Wyvernjack. I don't have family.
Urchin, orphan.
Yeah, my family got killed one of the last wars here.
Ah, I see. That's unfortunate for you. Is there anyone that we can send a notice to then in this event?
No.
So you're just an assaulter and a criminal with no family or anything?
All alone.
He'll nod slowly and starts to look moderately sorry for you. He goes over to a table and starts pulling out documents. One of the other guards will lean in and whisper something, and he'll give that other individual like a pat on the shoulder and ask if he'll go and collect some stuff. He leaves for a building and comes back later in the night. By this point, everyone looks kind of tired. And the guard captain finishes filling out this piece of documentation. Jace, can you read?
As long as it's in common or dwarven.
Okay, then. This is a copy of the documentation that will be processed out. If you would like to take a look here. It is a will and a grounds for hanging. You notice that it is only yourself who is going to be hung. It looks like the charge of just assault is going to be put in Henry's name and the costs deducted from yourself. It would
Well-
appear that he is probably going to end up being processed as a slave.
Well, that's best for him.
Can promise we'll
I've
find someone who
not- I've not been the best person to him.
he'll not only. Yes, you tried to have him swing the noose for you instead. You've been quite terrible to him, all things
Mhm.
considered. We'll find a nice person who probably needs a not complicated series of tasks. And then he will ask if there is anything that you would like to declare, anyone your belongings you would like them to go to. Otherwise, they will be processed over, resolved for gold. Weapons that are of a magical nature will go to the blacksmith for resale. Some of it will be going to Mr. Corning, whose house you broke into, and some of it will be going to the guards that were assaulted.
I just want to apologize.
Understood. And yeah, in this case, the night will fall. There is a guard who will be watching you throughout the night. Another one will come to rotate out. Is there anything you try to do? You have a pick.
At this point, he realizes what he did to Henry, and this isn't how he wants to be.
All right.
I'm sick of this character. My backup's so boss. Just let me die.
Just let me die. All right. And
So,
then-
what happens for the rest of us that night? I want a chance to respond to some of this.
Of course. It is, pretty late in the night. Some of the other guards will come and go for eating and drinking. The one chatting with you, Anna, will do a little bit of flirting. Does he get particularly far?
I don't know. Roll a charisma check for him.
That's a fair point. Let's see, how charming is he being? He's just a base dude. 17. He's on his fucking top game. Kina?
Kina's so fucking muted, it's not even funny.
Kinathis, no!
Yes, I am.
She's been laughing too much.
Well, gee, I don't know. Do I have to roll? Thinking of any kind
I mean,
of,
no. You can say whether he is of an interest, but he is being rather charming and nice.
He's very charming. He did roll really well. He's being very good.
Does he get lucky in that sense too?
I don't know.
You're welcome if you would like to put it down to dice to quote-unquote resist his advances. It sounds really bad if you have to make saving throws against someone being charming to avoid ending up in bed with them, though.
I don't know, that's how
So,
NPCs
I don't
live
wanna-
their lives.
I was gonna say I don't want it to go that way, but then also I think it's mechanically the closest thing to does your line work? Was there resistance versus one-liners? At the very least, if you do go home with this guard, you will not have to pay for staying in the end.
That is true.
That's how
I
pressure works.
will add that. Yeah, I was going to say I will add that caveat.
I mean, I would have let you stay over at my house, so it's a moot point anyway. But
It's
still,
true. You do know his house exists after having been a part of this fucking conversation.
Oh lord.
This guy rolled really well, so yeah, sure, why not?
All right.
Wow,
Very
you fuck on
happy
the first date. Or without even having a date.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have drinks and food, and then he will escort you back to his place. And let's see, I'm going to quickly GM roll the thing. Hope I put it in brackets.
have we found another Jesse?
No. Good. Please don't make this one into a witch-dressed fuckboy.
Hey, that character is amazing.
Yeah, that my character is great, but in this setting, witches get burned. Okay, no. Some of them don't. Some of them are white witches, and they are put up with, although they still get the evil eye.
I mean, in this setting, druids are more witches than the actual witch class from Pathfinder.
Muz made the point of this is short drop hanging. However, we live in a fantasy world where a lot of people are very, very resilient to harm, and suffocation rules aren't a big, like they aren't great. He will probably just be beheaded.
Well, at least he's not getting blood-eagled.
Yes, he's not getting blood-eagled. He's not getting hung and quartered. If he does get hung, he'll have his caps broken so that he goes out quickly.
Hey, Sky.
Yeah.
I'm done with Saoirse's character sheet if you want to look that over.
All right, let's see what you got going on here, Saoirse.
I'll probably give my pack of things to Jason to take care of.
Yep, Jason, you're
With
given a
squiggles in
pack,
it.
a pack with the squiggles in it, like a skull peeks out at you, and then a single tentacle does like a little flap and it makes a squeak noise.
Squeaky. She's so cute.
And again, only noblemen get beheaded or eagled, but in this setting, again, like, choking people won't always kill them. Like,
It's true.
hanging is not actually just the best idea because sometimes it won't stick. So if they want to kill someone, they just get it over with.
Rosendi is very upset.
She's yelling at you.
Yeah, she can. She's allowed to yell all she wants. But, I don't give a fuck.
Alright.
She gets part
Fair
of her
enough,
degree from
Rosendi.
hanging people, so I mean, you can have your moment.
A murderologist? How's
Yeah,
that?
yeah, murderologist.
Anyway.
Yeah, so Anna will leave Squiggles with Jason. I was just stuck to his face on my screen, but whatever. And
It's just
go
a
for
thing
the
she
guard.
does.
He's a nice guy. He is a gentleman. And when I rolled a d6 for just like, how particularly good is he? I rolled a 6. So not only is he like the most
my.
fucking chivalrous dude, he is particularly talented in the sack.
Oh my.
Well, took you all of one session to find your future husband. Congratulations.
I know, right?
Are you gonna try and score him on the reg? Probably not a good idea. You are a warlock, a very
Yes.
warlocky warlock.
Yeah, you're not a white witch.
No, I am not.
There you go. He's got a nice enough place.
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, of course.
I don't
yeah,
have-
of course. Yeah. I plead the fifth.
What's a
The
warlock?
fifth circle of hell.
Yeah.
I plead the third. You mean the fifth?
Indeed.
No, the third. You refuse to quarter troops in your house? I have few principles, but I stick by them. XKCD.
Yep.
Alright, so
I don't know all of those amendments, but they're probably pretty fun.
how long does it take me to switch over that enchantment?
Let's see here. You start work in the evening/night, and you'd been out adventuring and stuff, so you're too tired to like make proper progress. You get that initial stuff done. If you would like to, you can render the wand incapable right now. That will speed up the whole process for you, or you can have the wand usable up to the last moment.
I'll
In which
render
case, it will take a week.
useless, that's fine.
Okay. So yeah, you perform the ritual and essentially break this wand down into its like base arcane components. You have like this small little handful of powder that, if you were to do detect magic on it, you would see as not just
Residium.
being. Yeah. Essentially, it's only a +1 object, so it's not like it's high density. Like if you think of Residium, like a vial of powder would be incredibly fucking heavy. This is light in your hand, so as far as magical density is not massively high, but it's also like not one solid color. This is it is essentially a different magical weapon that you have rendered down, so it's going to maintain whatever that enchantment is.
Cool.
All right. At the same time, what does everyone else do in the tavern? Anna goes off for some fun. Eventually, the last guard will, filter out. It is just Jason and Viv in the Busty Bork.
Yes.
Thyri is wrapping up her magical juju. If you'd like, you can wander on out there. And there is Jeanette still in her room, who might not have come out yet. I don't know.
Depends on whether or not the Saoirse's still asleep.
Let's see here.
She's not gonna
She
move
is a
for a
heavy
while.
sleeper.
Deep
She is,
sleeper,
as I was
yes.
going to say, like, she is a very deep sleeper. Roll me a 1d4. Yeah, okay, she's sleeping through the whole night.
Yep.
Gave birth to her in, like, the late noon, and she has been asleep since.
Jeanette's not going to move, and probably squealing at such a high pitch that dogs are going to be uncomfortable. But other than that, she's just
Yeah, occasionally
So
Ludwig, like,
deep.
goes through the wall to stare at you judgmentally before going back in again.
just gonna
What's this ringing?
squeal in absolute delight until she passes out.
I may have to go check out what that is, actually, because
Yeah, I was
I
going
am
to say,
dog.
it's in Jason's audible range as a doggo. It's like tinnitus.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Yeah, I'm not a light sleeper. What?
What's going on in there? I heard very loud squeaking.
Just like started to rub their ears, like, God, that fucking sound. Oh, that's the response you hear when you ask Jason. You get an E.
May I come in?
Sure, but be very quiet.
Okay.
You say to the person in plate armor.
Clunk, bonk.
He's wearing plate armor all the time?
Welcome to D&D.
Come on.
Dost thou even like he goes to the gym and play? He does indeed hoist. So
Imagine
yeah,
that'd be annoying to drink.
You see there is Jeanette sat on a bed. There's like glitter just about everywhere. And there's what appears to be a very small figure, like resting between her boobages. And then, Jason, you are now deafened by another high-pitched ear, like right in the ear.
Ah, she's so precious.
I know, right?
Dude. Oh wow, she's just a little fairy.
Glitter. Sure if that was real, though. Can you guys see this?
Oh, there's so much glitter.
Yep, it's like just sleeping there. Wings occasionally fluttering in fairy dreams of fairy things. Leaves little glitter trails.
Oh, she's supposed to be bald?
I don't know. Fairies. I generally don't try to ask.
Fair enough.
Don't ask, don't tell us how you got in this situation in the first place.
That was drinking. Different.
Oh, you left Squiggles in the other room. Poor Squigs.
Squiggles is in his.
I mean, I don't have
the
control
bag
of the token.
Squiggles. Yeah, I'll drag that around occasionally. Explore.
Also, yeah, did anything happen with the fairy one? Because I still have that. I think it still has a day left on it.
Pardon me, sorry?
What's it
Jason
called?
3.
It's on here somewhere. Haunted Fey Luck Charm during this entire thing.
Oh, right, where?
I think there's like a day left on that.
There was like 4 days left on it.
By this point, there are like probably actually a bunch of like little Thumbelina-sized fairies that have like flitted on in, observed that there is a new fairy child, and like done things like braid your hair and shit. Like very typical, like, oh, it's a mum, we should do mum shit for them shit. Like little Thumbelinas have played with your hair a bit. Some of them have had like little glitter baths and then pissed off again, and it made more of a mess of everything, frankly.
Just glitter erupts from invisible fairies every few minutes.
Yep.
Poof.
The whole room is just coated in an inch of glitter.
Yeah, one probably is now just... You feel like there's presence on one of your ears, Jason, of like something just like hanging off of one of them.
My ear will twitch.
You guys
you
are
hear,
seeing
you hear a
those
very,
two, right?
you hear a very soft ee, and then it will flutter away again.
You guys are seeing those two, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Thyri will put on her falconry glove and like hold her hand out, you know, like offering to let one of them perch on her.
Little fairies, like you can get like an armload of them. They're
Yes.
like an inch tall at best.
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah, like a little bunch of inch-tall Thumbelinas flittle onto your arm, pretend to be birds by flapping their arms, then flipple off again.
So precious.
But yes, it seems like the presence of more people in here is starting to make like the smaller fae like skittle out. It's not as fun if they're being observed by lots of people.
Oh.
Oh well.
So, what were all those guards doing here earlier?
There were guards?
Yeah, spooked me. What happened?
I don't know. I've been, preoccupied.
Apparently Jace broke into my house.
What?
Why did he break into your house?
Don't know. Apparently he also assaulted some guards.
What?
What?
I don't know all the details, but
I knew those little orphans were all pricks. I knew it. Thyri seems like very self-satisfied, like, I knew it all along.
Did the guards have jam?
What?
That's the only
jam?
That's the only reason I'd assault a guard.
Depends on the flavor,
Blink.
frankly.
Blinks back.
I heard something about a jailbreak?
There's a jail? Who got burned? No,
Yeah. Every city has a jail, as I'm aware.
do they?
Why did Jace
So?
break into a jail?
I don't know.
Isn't that typically something you want to break out of? Was he put in jail and then broken out?
I think he was breaking someone out of it.
Hold on. Let's see. I will take out, like, a piece of parchment and pen and, like, write on it, like, Dear Jace, what the fuck? ? What is going on? Do you need help? ? I'm just gonna, like, throw some sand on it, roll it up, including the, like, still kind of wet ink quill, give it to Ludwig and, like, go take this to Jace, boy. Just go poke your head through the wall.
Ludwig gives you a look, accepts the parchment, and then starts pushing into the wall, and it's like the parchment's starting to like pass back through the back of his head
Oh, damn
before
it.
it falls to the ground.
Never mind.
I mean, there are windows, and I assume the jail has bars. You could probably just drop it through the bars, and go out my window.
Actually, yeah, okay. So, is there like a window between here that I could just...
And they're actually quite a bit further away than
okay.
I've got them there. There is a barred back to... Wait, no, it's not, because it usually gets fucking cold in this fucking place. So no, there are actually no windows going into what was not really meant to hold people for, like, longer than a day.
I see. Okay, well, in that case, I will just, like, tear the parchment up and, throw it in the trash. Or actually, no, I'll just, like, flick my hands and burn it. And look at Jace and say, do you want to go, like, talk to him?
I think I gotta.
Alright, Jeanette, are you gonna be okay? Do you need anything?
No, I'm fine. I'm just gonna let her sleep for now. Oh, right. What sign is in the heavens right now? I forgot about that.
Good question.
Because, yeah, I don't get to choose. It's just whatever month it is.
The sign in the heavens right now. It is the There doesn't appear to be a sign in the sky right now, which actually usually means it's Python.
Okay. So write down advantage on what? What is that? Deception? Alright.
Yep.
Convenient. Alright, I will tell Ludwig to stay here and keep Jeanette company. And then I'm gonna go bounce over to the jail.
Alright.
His birthday is close then.
Does Jason go along with there?
Yes.
Okie dokie.
I was gonna say he better. I'm not going there all by myself.
Okay, so, you two arrive. There is a guard, leant on the wall beside the door, appears to be smoking from a pipe. There is a bottle in the other hand, and he's, occasionally pausing to rub his hands together and try and keep warm. Hey there, can I help you? Stand up straight.
Yes, I'm Jason Corning.
Mr. Corning.
Yes. I'm just here to see the guy that broke into my house.
Alright, sure thing. Is your friend coming in with you as well? He'll look to
I
Thyri
assume
over
so.
Thyri will give a shy little wave.
there. He'll give you a warm smile in reassuring fashion. Ma'am. Before opening the door and walk on in, he'll announce that that Jason has arrived and he's brought a friend along. And then he, invites you both in.
Boop.
And he will head back out and close the door before it gets any cold in. Alright, and Jason, when you walk in, you're the first to see it. Henry is sat on a bench looking mopey, and Jace is what? Oh, okay. Jace is currently unable to talk.
Hoff has
I'll do
too
my
much cock
Jason
in his
present.
mouth.
Yep, he's just choking on decks. Alright, so yes, you see a very dispirited looking Jace. Likewise sat on a bench. The guard captain will walk up. Jason, this is the individual that broke into your home. I don't know if you've had a chance to go back there and make sure that nothing is stolen, but we didn't find anything that appeared to be yours in his equipment. However, there was a not unreasonable amount of money on his person. So again, if any of that
what's
happens
weird?
to...
I know this guy.
You do?
Yeah, I've been traveling
Ah.
with him for the last, how long's it been now? A week?
It's been almost a month, I'd say.
Oh, yeah. Wow, that long already.
At least.
So, he'll look to Jace. When I asked if there was anyone that should be, notified of this occurrences, the man whose home you broke into wasn't on the tip of your tongue for any reason?
I think he just didn't want me to find out.
He'll look to you. Jason insisted he broke his trust already.
Yeah.
He had his, from what he says, brother here, assault a bunch of guards just the previous day in order to perform a prison break.
He what?
But
Wait,
why?
he made... Ethereal lower voice. He made Henry do that?
Henry has, little bruises underneath his eyes, and there you can also see that the guard captain himself also has these familiar bruises beneath his eyes, as did a couple of the guards in the first place.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm so sorry. Henry, you poor dear. What has Jace been doing to you?
Henry gives you a sad Henry look.
Oh.
And then, of course, he was spotted by a number of the neighborhood breaking into your home, Jason, which is when we went to apprehend him. At which point we discovered, and he'll nod to the guard who, fucking created his insight, discovered that he was the responsible individual for this assault. He will hand a piece of paper over to either Jason or Thyri, whoever wants to read it, and it is, as before mentioned, the processing that has been done for him.
Execution.
He'll nod. He's an urchin who performed an assault in order to perform a prison break and broke into a respected individual's home and then attempted to look to Jace as though he's actually just uncomfortable admitting this on his behalf, attempted to pass the blame onto his brother. He is incapable of defending himself.
Thyri just walks around, reaches through the bar and just slaps Jace. Whack.
Yeah.
You bastard!
Henry.
How could you?
Alright. The guard captain just looks uncomfortable, scratching the back of his head. Ugh. Of course, sorry this came about in the first place.
No, we're sorry for bringing this miscreant to your town. Is there anything we can do to make it up to all of you who've suffered at his hands? She'll look at all the guards with bruises under their eyes.
We've already been to the healer. It is passing expensive to have everyone fixed up. That came out of a great deal of our wages. As it stands, he has belongings that we were going to pawn and press the proceeds to essentially reimburse injured guards. A small measure for myself as well, in the case's face. But not as much. I coped with it a bit better than some. As for that, if you happen to wish to purchase the contract on Henry over there, he is technically an unowned half-orc.
Yes, of course. Now I will really regret spending all that money earlier today. How much would that cost?
That's a good-ass question. How much would a really strong, really retarded half-orc go for in slave costs?
I can give them 35 gold.
I have 294,
Oh, okay.
92.
I have 750, but I also have to buy my daughter equipment.
It's not that expensive.
Yeah. He will look to Jace. Yes, Mr. Wyvernjack? He will sigh at that. Mr. Wyvernjack, you realize I can simply give you a second chance to write the amendments to your will and essentially hand your belongings over to your companions here. We would appreciate still, regardless, the gold and some reimbursement for injuries done, but we'll let it go at that.
Of course. And then this is Hoff's chance to be like, no, fuck them. Give everything to Henry.
Yeah, no, Henry is not in a condition to
Own property.
to have equity. Let's put it that way.
We can sell them to buy Henry's freedom, you idiot.
He'll sound like it's fine. We'll sell them to. Yeah, okay. You know what, Mr. Wyvernjack will process all of your stuff, use the proceeds to reimburse our injured guards, and we'll, sounds very awkward, throw in the slave for free. Would either one of you be willing to sign ownership paperwork?
I'll do it.
All right then. You'll have to wait for the morning. Magistrate will be asleep by now.
Fair.
I like that, dude. Yeah, his final moment was literally like, they do not get my magical gear. That is awesome, and I appreciate it.
That's what I did in COC&D. Fuck
Yeah.
you all.
Yeah, you ain't getting this shit. You ain't looting me. So yes, let's see. How much did you actually have? I'm going to take a quick peek at your character sheet and see what you actually had to your name, and I'll do some equivalent. God, a lot of your shit was worth a lot of fucking money. Like, some of these dudes can fucking just retire. Let's see here.
That picture's never not funny, Stray.
Yep. Not to forget your Storm Beast Rapier, which is incredibly, incredibly worth a lot of money.
And the captain's just going to take that for himself.
And magic boots and a necklace.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, he did well. You were also carrying like a shit ton of hides. He's just like, I guess I can give this to a tanner.
Kinathis. Kinathis.
Are you muted again?
Oh yes, I am.
Did you?
I am. Yes.
Did you not see what I put in chat?
The squiggles there for Cuddles too.
Yes.
She will clamber out of a bag, still wearing a skull, and do a squid wave.
Squint. Hang on.
Can do an Arcana check.
Nah, it's not real. It's fine. Come here.
That's not real. It's just another
I mean,
hallucination.
Vin's here to tell you that it is real.
Yeah. Give me an
Squid.
Arcana test. See if you know what this is. That's an Eldritch sprite. They are usually evil.
Come here. You're adorable. You're an adorable little Eldritch abomination that wants to eat my soul, aren't you? Scritch, scritch, scritch.
It squeaks at you.
Squeak.
Yep. It literally is the boo squeak when you try and take him out of Minsk's pack.
Squeak.
Though,
I just fondly remember mashing the shit out of that button.
Mm-hmm.
I think you'd find my soul a bit indigestible.
It looks at you with a big, knowing eye.
I look at it back with big, crazy eyes.
It wilts.
Yeah, sure. Coming to the cuddles. Lord knows my chest is big enough.
Yeah. Now it seems uncomfortable doing so after it has looked into the abyss and the abyss looked back at Squiggles. But it is pulled in. Alright then. After his stuff is liquidated, there's going to be so much money. It's going to take a while to go. But alright. That will change some stuff in the background. There are about to be a lot of way better equipped guards in the near future.
Excellent. Like, maybe this is our chance to, like, talk to the guards and be like, yeah, hey, by the way, there's this giant war camp out in the woods near you. Do you guys need help with that or something?
A couple of them are already aware. The general idea is, like, unless it's a force that they can't defeat, they will do their best to push them out. If they turn up with a big enough dick swing around, they'll be like, all right, as long as the guards all get to stay in their job and you don't try and do something nasty, we'll just continue as business as usual. This is your domain. But in this case, if they are better equipped, they might very well stand and hold. Okay, so yes, Jace has his goods liquidated. Henry, they say that they will hand him over to you in the morning once they've had a magistrate to do so, and essentially officiate all of this extra shit. And then Jace will be executed.
You did this to yourself, buddy.
Just, Jace, why? Why any of this? We trusted you, and... and that's what really hurts.
But how? The only thing you liked about Jace was Henry. Well, I mean, Henry gets to live on.
Yeah, you could just
still
play as
make him
Henry.
act.
I mean,
you could make him just his base character.
yeah, that's what you should do.
Your freshly rolled Borzat's just now Henry's underling, his squire.
Yeah, you should do that. You should absolutely do that. Oh my god, yes.
No, you can't. Henry isn't smart enough to actually have any kind of ownership or leadership.
No.
Strike it from the record. Rocks fall. Henry dies of a brain aneurysm.
No!
All along.
All right, the boar can take Henry as a companion. How about that? Alright, well... don't worry, Henry. We'll come back and take better care of you in the morning.
Henry just looks moderately confused at you.
I will take, like, a cookie or something out of my pack and hand it to Henry.
Henry will grin and accept cookie.
Good man. Come on,
He
Jason.
watches awkwardly and goes, I'm going to have to ask that you two leave now. It's night, and... No.
Yes, of course. Like I said, I'm so sorry about this. Come on, Jason.
Yep, coming.
And let you guys out.
Now Thyri just looks all crestfallen and sad.
So does Jason.
Dun dun dun. And at the same time, there's just like picture frames rattling on walls in the northern portion of town.
It's working.
Just gonna go to the bar. And have we ever seen Thyri drinking before? I don't recall.
I'm not sure.
You've had mulled wine and cider before.
Yeah,
but not
okay, there you
actual
go.
alcohol.
Thyri will ask for like a cup of mulled wine.
Every time the people started hard drinking, it turned into other things, and Thyri left.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, no, she will pour you a mug of mulled wine. She actually just got finished with another fresh batch.
Excellent.
And what will it be for you, Jason?
Something much stronger.
Alright, sure. We got some ogre gut rot here. I can hardly sell this shit, but it'll do what you want.
Shot of that'd be nice.
Alright. Like, she gets the bottle from the back portion of this counter, and when it gets unconked, boonk, like, you can already smell it. It's like, it's almost grain alcohol. It's just, oh. Her eyes are watering a little bit as she pours a shot measure out, and then she'll recork the bottle and then place a glass down in front of you. Most people drink that shit on a dead, but it'll get you drunk.
That's what I need right now.
Alright.
Roll con.
Yes, please. Constitution save. With disadvantage, because presumably you are trying to get drunk.
Yes.
Go for it.
Oh,
Fucking even with
Not
disadvantage. Nope, you're a tank, you are. It hits you like someone started like sledgehammering you in the gut, but although it just basically fuzzes up your edges. I mean, bartender looks kind of surprised. Yeah, you're a tank as long as it's in up the butt. Yeah, your con save is massive, except for versus Gape.
Same page, Hoff.
Hoff's got it.
Yeah. And someone said, now there's only Henry. You mean now there's just Henry? That's his name.
Oh.
Poor bastard.
Henry was always at a distance to outlive Jace, Wyvernjack, and we all knew it.
Yeah. But goddamn, I feel so bad for Henry.
Yeah.
Well, Hoff did go out of the way just to make a character who was a dick, so...
Yeah.
And it turns out that if you were a familyless orphan, you assault the guards and then do something like quite literally evil in front of a town of nice people. Like, everyone here there's a default thing in my GM notes that is genuinely everyone in this town is nice. They look out for each other. So it's like
As is our party.
the worst place to do like fucking
The worst place to
aiming-
backstab
aiming-
all of your friends.
Yeah, it is a bad place for aimless crime.
But a good place for Pets to set up his character shop.
Oh goodness.
Because, you know, I play nice characters.
Yeah, Jason, you come from a nice town. You come from a nice place. You have a nice, technically sort of wife.
Sorta.
And yeah, Jace was the secret big brother to that entire orphanage, so, you know. Admittedly, though, they're doing quite well because one of them is a magical academist and the other one is an adventurer like Jace.
It's okay. Whatever money we have left over from Jace's shit that the guards let us have, we just donate to the orphanage. Oh god,
Sounds
We
fun.
just stop back there anyway.
Theory's gonna have to
You do have
tell
to go
them about
back
what
in.
happened. Oh god.
Nah, Henry will tell him. Don't worry, Henry. What happened? Truth gone!
Aw. This makes it worse.
Yeah, Theory's gonna have to go tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The worst part of it isn't Jace dying, it's the fact that Henry is alone now.
No. Now the rest of his family's gonna take care of him.
Feelings.
Disney princess sister, crazy sister, what is it, nice bork,
Yes.
You mean smut orc?
and incredibly arrogant, folk hero sister. I've got everything. I have no flaws. Let's do this, guys.
He just develops every flaw.
And then there's Viv.
Yeah.
But more
Slutty
importantly,
sister. Gotcha.
there is
She
Ludwig.
likes
Yes,
pieces.
he really is.
Yes, then there's Ludwig, the best boy.
Yes.
He is the best boy.
It just turns out that Ludwig speaks for the first time. It's like from Bambi. I will raise the boy. Come, my child, and I will show you the way of horrors.
Yeah, I mean, he is stupider than a relatively smart dog.
Ludwig silently barks.
Ludwig is people intelligent. Ludwig's fine.
Exactly.
But I forget. Like, I was like, oh yeah, I need to adjust it. Oh no, that was Titian I adjusted. When I was like, oh yeah, Titian is a fucking, like, old elf adult. He is fucking smart as shit. But he's also now a burb.
Burb.
Yeah.
No, a wolf has int 3. Goose.
Yeah, no, you can awaken wolves. Awakening dogs is actually harder because there are smart dogs.
Double smart.
Let's see here.
I mean, Sif is the smartest character in the setting.
Yep. Oh, I mean, actually, yeah. There are winter wolves which are more popular here. They are int 7.
Wow.
So there are still smarter wolves than him.
That's true. That's true.
And then a wolf challenges him to a game of chess.
Also, holy shit. Winter wolves can speak common. What the fuck?
Huh.
They understand it. They don't speak it.
Well, yeah, but still, I've played them entirely wrong in 70. Oh well.
A roo.
Yeah, I mean, Ludwig is a surprisingly smart boy, you might say.
Who's a good smart
Oh, he's a winter
boy,
wolf. Okay.
who totally wasn't a
sort of.
person
Sort
before.
of.
Alright, well, once Theory's
On
gotten
Cleric or Palawaladin?
nice and tipsy off of the mulled wine, she's gonna I don't know, leave like
Nice.
a gold piece on the bar and then go like flop down in her bed and go to sleep. Because fuck this gay earth.
Yep.
Blech.
Meanwhile, my black cat has been sitting in my lap, demanding scritches for the last 5 minutes.
No.
Yeah. All right. Eventually, then the night will pass into day. I will have to give Jace a secret document.
Legasp.
Oh shit. Yeah, secret document. Pretty sure it was Vari was the Grand Knight. Now I have to also check my fucking GM notes because I'm not giving him all of them. Yes. Okay. Cool. Okay. I will fill that out later. Don't forget. All right. And so morning rises. You were made aware that Jace's execution would be in the morning after the magistrate had officiated the documents and passed over ownership of Henry. It was going to Jason, yes?
Yeah.
Cool.
Thyri
Probably for the
owning
best.
slaves.
Do not want the secret tiefling to take on a slave.
No.
Generally considered not a strong move.
I mean, emphasis on secret, but still. Also, how pregnant
Now,
does Thyri look by
friggin'
now?
everyone has guidance. Goddamn.
It's the best spell.
Thyri is looking quite pregnant. That's definitely true.
Like, on a human scale, how many months in are we?
On a human scale, you're looking 6 months in.
Nice. Okay, so waddle. Oh god, I drank. Oh god. Wait, hold on, I forgot. Like, can we just discard
You gotta
that
help
last
our
night?
baby. She's
Fuck.
fine.
Mulled wine isn't alcoholic.
Oh, okay. I mean, Thyri doesn't know that.
That's why I thought that was hilarious. Mulled wine is not alcoholic.
Thyri doesn't know that. She's just like booze. Alright, so
Yeah, why do you think the bartender was like, yeah, sure, here you go.
Thyri still like wakes
Well,
up feeling
it's
incredibly
mulled wine.
guilty about it.
Mulled wine is alcoholic, but there's just non-alcoholic versions of mulled wine, which the bartender probably gave you, noticing you were pregnant.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go with that.
Because,
Yeah.
yeah.
I quite like a mulled wine, like a really nice one. It's
Because
been a
I assure
fucking
you,
while.
I've gotten shit hammered on mulled wine.
Mm. Alright, so yeah, let's go down there come morning. Come on, Ludwig.
All right. So yeah, the guard captain is waiting there. Henry, you are essentially sat on a wooden chair. There is a little, like, lie down for the beheading stock thing there. There is a big old double hand that... Oh, fucking another guidance character. Fuck you. I just raised the DC of everything by 4.
Wait, no, guys.
I don't have the. I do not have guidance.
See, it was fun when I had it, but
Now you're all competent. Fuck!
I don't.
You don't? Okay. No, you can
No,
have
I don't.
guidance if
I
you
have-
really want. I'm not going to raise the DC.
it's okay. Don't
The
take
DC
guidance.
of a lot of stuff has already gotten up because a lot of you are really strong.
Take Toll the Dead. It's the best spell.
Toll the Dead is fucking dope as shit. Indeed, you're a Grave Domain cleric. Toll the Dead seems like the one to go for. The
Mithrin says
Grave
hi.
Domain... Yeah, the Grave Domain is... Let's see here. I'm not sure which divine actually they apply to.
Take ceremony from the urban
Because the divines, the divines directly correlate to the priest domains. So I'm not sure there are technically grave clerics, because also undead weren't a thing in this setting until the past month and a half.
Oh, now they are, because like the month and a half has passed. It's time to.
I guess you'll have to pick a different divine. I will say that most of the boars into Bellatrix, particularly the one Grand Knight Varia, who you would have been an attaché of. So Bella's probably the one you want to go for. There is also Hagen is very popular, as is Waylon.
Be Hagen,
I'd
brothers.
say in order, probably Bellatrix, Waylon, then Hagen.
Oh.
just thinking of Hagen. I mean, yeah, Hagen is, I say Fed popular, but it's still a super priesty place, so yeah, absolutely Hagen is one you can go for.
More light friends.
Yep.
Gotta find the everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I will, like, probably see Anna and be like, hey, Anna.
Yeah, in fact, the guard probably walks with you because he has to go to work at the guard station where everyone is, so you'll see them as he's walking by there.
Yeah, I will come by with the guard and like, oh, what's going on here? Why is he? What's going on? Why is he? Why is this guy being chained up? What's going on?
About to be executed.
What? Executed?
Yeah, the guard dog glanced along at you. He did a bunch of assault and jailbreaking.
Jace, how? What? I always knew you were such a good boy. Why did you do this? What happened? Where did we go wrong?
We're just reinforcing the idea that we're this adventuring party who picked up an urchin and we tried to turn him right, and then it just all went wrong.
It's just a deadpan ass Jace. I don't know you.
I will look completely taken aback by this, scandalized.
Oh, Jace.
I'm having a bit of a delusion here.
Yep. All right. And yeah, Henry will be signed over to the ownership of Jason.
Didn't we just meet Anna 2 days ago?
Yes.
That's the
2.5, actually.
That's
It's been your first night knowing her, and she wasn't even around because she went and got laid with a very handsome guard.
I'm just like, when the axe falls, I'm just gonna cover Henry's eyes.
Yeah, they will ask that you or take a space back. They sign it over. If it's brought up, the guard captain will nod at Thyri, and some of the liquidated funds that would have just been like way over will be distributed by carriage back to the church in your hometown.
Excellent. I will thank the captain for that.
He'll nod. He looks sad that this is sort of the way it's gone down. He looks even sadder because he's the one who has to hoist the axe.
Oh no.
You will be placed forward over the chopping block. The guard captain will say a prayer. And then the town hanged all the orphans for a few generations. It's the little necks are a lot easier to This is the request for Wergild. All of Jace's belongings are being liquidated down, and there is excess, and it's being paid off for the guards. He lifts the axe up, and Jace, is there any final thing that you do?
What are Jace's final words other than I don't know you?
It is a prayer of Hagen, yes.
His last words are like, fuck your god. Oh no, it is.
Clap.
Jesus.
Now here's the thing. Jace has lots and lots of help. Lots and lots of health.
Oh
do
no.
Do you choose to be helpless in coup de grace, or do you put up a fight?
It's just gonna take him like 3 swings.
It might take him a couple swings.
Jesus Christ. Oh no, poor Henry. Oh no, how does Henry react to hearing like bad things happening to Jace?
I say don't extend this, but I want this to be a thing because if, someone else might get put in some kind of execute position, I don't want them to immediately die. You start calling him out that he can't swing for shit.
Yeah.
He just looks very disappointed.
No.
Alright, one swing.
Takes him 3 swings.
No. That's the damage of one swing.
Oh.
I was just calculating his dice differently. He doesn't. He's not. Yeah. But what that does mean is that in the one swing, it did not actually 100% kill you, and he has to swing a second time.
Oh.
And thus ends Jace Wyvernjack.
Oh. Well,
We hardly knew ya.
I can't say it wasn't deserved. So, yeah. Good night, sweet prince.
I've known the man for years. I can't believe he.
You're just going with this.
I
Oh.
don't know what you're talking about. Why is that so funny and weird?
Yeah.
Thyri, like,
Confirm
thinks
that
about
Jace
responding
was
and is like,
unconscious in
no.
his final moments.
I'm just, oh no.
Alright. Okay. Is there anything you want off that character sheet to be recorded before I take its control away from you, Hoff? No, okay. Edit. Can be edited and controlled by nobody.
Well,
And now I'll make a new folder called Rippin' Ripperonis.
oh no. Think you mean
Goodness.
praise the sun?
Yeah.
It. Hold on, I'm just gonna do the thing real quick. I automatically get insight on advantage on this, thankfully. 16. What the fuck, Anna?
Man,
Is
hold on.
is Anna being serious, or is she just taking this joke as far as it'll go?
no, I'm absolutely no. I'm completely serious.
Do you have advantage on deception checks out of curiosity, or?
It's Pythoon sign in the sky.
Yes, yes,
Okay, so
I do it at this time.
they'll just sort of like squint and look at you for once. She,
Can't.
like, thinks about talking, but is like, no, this is not the time or place. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna take Henry home. Come on, buddy.
Poor Henry.
Let's go.
Henry is mute and in shock. He's made
Oh.
things dead before, so he vaguely knows a dead thing happened.
A
Oh,
dead
Henry.
thing. Oh no. I'm just gonna go back here
Alright.
and
Represents character. Take away the represent.
Bye, swing.
And controlled by. Don't want it set to all players? Fuck it, sure. Yeah, it's true. After spending time around Jeanette, I think Thyri is just like, nope, this is the end of that. Alright. Thus end. Jace Wyvernjack. Jesus' final victim was his own brother's innocence.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God.
It just doesn't end.
No, the last thing is that he never mentioned Larry the mouse.
oh no,
What?
Larry!
What is? I don't even know what that is.
He hasn't
The
caught
green
some
mile.
There's a pet
special
mouse
one.
named Larry.
Oh yeah, he did. Jace does.
Yeah. Larry's fine. Yeah, alright. Larry goes off to do Larry things.
goes off, gets eaten by Titian.
Titian eats him.
Oh no! I mean, yeah, actually, that's entirely. It's entirely
Just a loose
probable.
mouse.
Hold on, let me just get a thing real quick. Do.
Henry hasn't lost Rocky yet, has he?
Oh fuck!
Oh, he spots the shit out of a mouse at some point and eats it. It's plump.
Oh no.
Get
No.
fucked, Larry.
Larry, why?
Just at some point, Titian's like, "Oh, look, a mouse."
I'm sorry.
Destroying all of Jace's legacy. Your land is not but salt.
I'm sorry for mentioning that.
Rocky the Rock is fine though.
Oh god.
Oh my.
Oh no.
They didn't separate Henry from Rocky.
Does Rocky have googly eyes?
No, he's just literally a featureless rock.
It's a rock.
It's a pet rock. That's something Henry maybe could take care of, but
Exactly, that's currently right. He saw that Jace had a pet mouse and wanted a pet of his own, but Jace knew that he would probably end up crushing its little brains out, so he gave him a rock instead and has to practice with the Rocky first.
okay.
He's still working on it.
Oh no.
Like, there are chips on Rocky from just being squeezed too hard.
Oh no.
He is
Jeez.
motherfucking strong.
Alright, so
Anyways.
whew, that was heavy. I'm gonna go make some stuff in the kitchen. See you guys later. Enjoy your new Henry, I guess.
Henry will look confused.
Just
All right.
stay here, buddy.
Jeanette, your child wakes up come morning.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you feeling?
Warm?
I mean, that's always a good thing to be.
She'll, like, look you up and down. You're my mum.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. What's my name?
You're Saoirse.
Saoirse. I like
Yeah.
that.
I think it means freedom.
Cool.
Yes.
She'll nod affirmatively and test her name a few times.
Are you hungry?
Yes! So hungry.
You're a bit bigger and more talky than I imagined. Do you know what you eat? Hang on, let me figure out if I know. Squints to self.
Nature?
Nature? Okay, never mind then.
Is it time to breastfeed?
Hang on. And then she goes, oh, wait, I'll help. Boop.
Oh, you help yourself. Wait a second.
Yes.
I'll help me.
No! Jeanette was thinking and Saoirse booped her on the nose.
Oh, right.
Blah! Hey! I know that smell. Thyri can do that one. Oh, wait, you haven't met her yet. You might have heard her, though.
Don't know.
Me neither. So, with a 17, do I know if she, like, wants to eat, like, real people food, or if she needs some delicious liquid mentats?
She will consume whatever she thinks is delicious, essentially. Probably not a great idea to immediately be like, these are solid foods, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, typically, a mother will feed her child milk.
Alright, excellent. She will look at you and go, yay! And latch on.
Woohoo! She's now, like, +1 smart for a while.
Yep. She is now temporarily +1 smart because her breast milk gives people intelligence boosts.
That was just the best random roll. I love it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm also glad that we chose breast milk because it was just basically like something you produce. Which,
Yeah, I
could have
very
been
much-
anything.
I very much didn't want to grow like a branch out of my head, like in Fallout, and just start producing fruit. That'd been weird.
Oh no, I meant more like your Cleveland Steamers make people smart.
God, no.
Oh no.
I
I'm
was
smart enough to
thinking
know
like
this was
Tropius
the
with the
worst
fruit.
idea.
And it would never have come up because
What?
Jeanette's crazy, but she's not eat my shit crazy.
Yeah.
Does
Well,
this look like ancient Egypt to you?
what?
Oh yeah, ancient Egypt medicinal. They used to leave out dung and then treat it with like barley and stuff like that. Eat it for like medicinal. Yeah,
No wonder they all died.
Yep.
I know, right?
And they're terrible at keeping the noses on their statues. Just the worst.
And the Romans came over and saw them all eating shit, so they decided no more.
No more, no
no
more, no
more of
more.
this.
Although you know
no
the
more
Romans,
of this.
although you know the Romans would import piss and drink it, so you know they're not ones.
Yeah, I
to
know. They are not exactly blame free in this situation.
Ugh.
Look,
They
it's
don't-
called #1 for a reason.
They'd also drink gladiator sweat. It's just all
And the
bad.
Greeks did that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I mean, they just like licking glistening dude bodies. Let's face it.
I mean,
If it's all it took was an entrepreneur to be like, I could bottle this shit. They just want to lick dudes.
oh man.
But yes, the morning will pass. Thyri will bake delicious cookies.
Yes, I have a giant batch of cookies. I'm going to give
I assume I'm not-
barkeep is happy for you to do so as long as she gets one.
Yes, the barkeep gets one. I'm going to give Henry the biggest one. I'm going to go over here, go find Jacquard and give him a couple cookies, and then I'm just going to, like, put the rest in a basket and put them outside the guardhouse, or, like, scoot them in the door or something. Go over here.
Yeah. So you probably hear someone like walk and go, huh? Oh, cookies. Hey, Captain. And then they walk in. And the door closes. And then presumably they're like, we've been fucked with before. Let's check for poison first.
I was going to say, and then they're all poisoned.
yeah,
No. They're fine.
no.
they do check for poisons, as one would expect. They've had a rough time recently of things.
It's alright. The only poison in there is delicious, delicious nuts. And, like, half the cookies.
Yep. Ooh, macadamia.
Alright. I assume I'm not like breastfeeding all morning, so
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna try to clean up as best as I can, like the room as well. Maybe like poke her head out and ask Thyri to come over and help because prestidigitation.
Oh, sure. Baby!
Hi there.
You can talk!
I know,
So
right?
could you.
Hi! I'm Thyri.
Hi there. Forgot again.
You're Saoirse. That's anti-theory.
Saoirse, right. Saoirse.
Yeah.
That is such a pretty name. And you
It
are a
is.
pretty girl.
Aww. Thank you.
Like ungodly pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, like fucking unearthly beauty staring at you. Oh, thank you.
Well, unfortunately, Thyri cannot appreciate it, so...
Yeah. And
Yet.
I'm also going to like try to make a makeshift shift out of like silks and stuff like that I have. So she's not sit naked on my shoulder.
Yep. Oh, thank you. She will. Yeah, tighten it up. Yeah, little small thing.
I imagine she's just like sitting on Jeanette's shoulder, like bracing herself with like one of the braids that the fairies did.
Yep. Occasionally fluttering wings for balance's sake.
Alright.
She like leans in and peers at Thyri. Did you know her milk makes people smarter?
What?
She like does like a
Jason and Viv do
conspiratorial
that.
nod slowly, and then will lean back again on Jeanette's shoulder.
Oh yeah.
It's also
Not sure
delicious.
yeah, it is. I didn't tell you about that. Oh, right, I forgot. One of the changes, other than digitigrade legs, I now lactate milk that makes you smart. No, I checked it with science. Oops, sorry, that was a little loud.
Something gross in here.
That's weird, but cool, I guess.
Yes.
I guess that means you're gonna grow up to be real smart.
She pauses. I'm as grown as I get. I think. Maybe.
Already?
Are you?
Wow.
Maybe.
Interesting. Well, maybe eventually your sire will come by and tell us. I did send them a message.
What are they like?
I really don't know. I don't remember the night.
Neither do I.
Well, that's disappointing. I was hoping you'd know. Oh well.
She pauses. I was still stuff.
Were you? Oh, right. So, yeah, if you ever need to work on something that requires, like, a mental pursuit, just ask me and I'll hand you a bottle, Thyri. It's fine. I produce a lot of it.
Yeah, that's nice. Thanks.
Freshly chilled booby brain milk.
Thyri just, like, blushes and quickly goes back to, like, cleaning the room up for you.
Just, like, prestidigitation. And, like, Jeanette's helping, of course.
Yeah. Sisha will watch Thyri, magically clean, and then ponder for a bit. Magic.
Yeah! I know you could do, what's this spell called? Leading? Leading, yes. That was the name of the spell. She did that to me earlier. Oop, my snoot.
She does a thing like, indeed it's a somewhat familiar expression theory that you've seen on Jeanette's face when she's thinking particularly hard and trying to, peel through the crazy. Flip.
Ah!
Just this little flame.
Wow.
Oh, hey, I can do that too. Thyri will produce green flame, fire bolt, and sacred flame and just juggle them. Doot, doot, doot.
She watches. I can. Ooh, dangerous. She was about to absolutely do Thunder Wave. Like, clap really hard. She pauses. Showing more foresight than her mother might do in some cases.
I
Then the
don't
glitter
have
just
any.
explodes out the door.
Just explodes at her door. Knock you out now. Yeah, she pauses. Oh, wait.
I don't have any reusable spells. I use tinctures, which I throw at people, or have people drink, or both.
You throw people?
Yes.
Have I? Hang on. Yes.
She'll nod sagely.
Jeanette suplex queen Hauptmann.
All right. So, after more incoherent babble, just room clean, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So, grab all my stuff and follow Thyri out.
Yeah.
I will take out like the
Saoirse
very
will
last
follow.
cookie from my batch and give it to Saoirse.
It's as big as your head.
It's so big for her. She's like holding this thing. You swear you hear like, yes. Just realizing that all food is made for people bigger than her. I'm going to have so much fun with this.
Thyri will giggle and smile.
Huh. Hi, guys.
Oh, hello. Who are you?
Normally I would ask you things like, do you blow bubbles, and what's your favorite color? But I've since learned that it's rude. So hi, how are you? I'm Jeanette.
I'm Anna. My favorite color is green.
Ah, good choice.
Your backpack wriggles. Agreement.
Huh. Ooh, I see what you got there. I have the same kind of thing. I'll just like pull out a bag that also wriggles. Gotta throw it at people though.
So she'll look at the bag and attempt to take it from your hands. Hmm?
Oh, this is a Tanglefoot bag. I throw it at people and it throws tar everywhere.
Cool.
Yeah.
My bag doesn't do that.
What?
No.
Huh. Oh well.
So she'll
One
give you
day,
back a
maybe.
Tanglefoot.
Oh yeah, Titian's in my backpack. He just like pokes his head out of the
Bird burrito.
Burrito burb.
Yeah.
Hi, Titian.
They're full of delicious plump mouse.
Oh no.
Oh, it's a bird. Oh, that's right. That's the bird that saved me.
Sisha.
Like I think by this point, like the bartender's watching like this fucking eclectic collection of mysterious people. There's like magical birds and unicorn bunnies and a sudden fairy that's eating what to it is a giant cookie. There's a ghost doggo. She's just staring at just your group, a little bit baffled.
We're adventurers.
Again, there's a reason why Jade Regent had a little table for bandits realizing that there was a party of adventurers with the caravan and just deciding not to attack because adventurers look weird.
Hmm.
The caravan rules in that were pretty cool. It's a pity that the campaign was garbage. Also, Susha, this is Jason and Viv, and that one over there is Ludwig, and that's Henry.
Henry is transfixed by small flying thing.
Alright. Hey, Henry. Look over here.
Hmm?
Alright, can you do this? One finger touch only, okay? Just one finger.
He holds up a finger
Alright.
and then stares at it like he doesn't really know what to do next.
Alright, well, like, Thyri was doing that just, like, on the assumption that he was going to go try and, like, touch the fairy or something.
No, now he's just confused as to why he's got a finger out.
Alright, come here. And I will lead him by the finger over to Saoirse and, like, try and get him to shake, or, like, present it to her to shake her hand.
Susha will shake Henry's finger.
There you go, buddy. See, she's a sweetie.
Henry. And yep. He seems big.
Yes.
You swear she was gonna say dumb. She starts with big.
Henry is a very special boy.
I'm a special girl.
Yes, well, let's say we have some breakfast.
I had lots. She like looks down
I
at the
already
cookie she's
ate.
taken a few bites out of, and she's got a tummy full of brain milk.
Or did I eat?
You made breakfast with the guard, right?
Yes. Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nom, nom, nom.
Thanks, voice in my head, for reminding me.
That's okay. No problem.
Alright.
Just like, you have one of those too? I have Threven. Okay, and I believe at this point, it is going to be time to call this session to a close.
We have faffed around in these two buildings the entire session.
And it has been a fucking dire change in your party's dynamic.
Oh boy, that was rough.
Holy shit.
We lost a fighter, gained a cleric.
That that happened.
It's a good trade.
think so.
Solid trade.
Gained a cleric and a druid.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Just like, oh my god, more magical ass NPCs. Oh god. I have only myself to blame. And all of you for being promiscuous as fuck.
I've had sex with one person. Fuck
This is true.
And
This is true.
this was starting. This was starting shit.
This was indeed.
Oh boy. Well, it's okay. Won't be that long before Thyri has a babby of her own.
Yeah, although yours won't admittedly come out like walking, talking, intelligent. It won't take long to reach, like, young teen-ishness. Which around here is like adulthood.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you're a young teen. It's like, why don't you get a fucking job, teenager? But in here they actually mean it. Go till a fucking farm somewhere.
It's okay. I promise not to make Rofalcasters now.
Alright, I'll be dope. Like, sure, just, I don't know. Do they have guidance as well?
We just added casters because, to begin with, we had 3, like, melee characters. Come on.
True. It's cool. You've got, like, a dedicated caster who can still beefcake people because they're a ball.
Mm-hmm.